Seduction. Hey, what's up, hello everyone, it's Gryffinpuff, and that's still really loud, so we're gonna put that about there. That's better. Not really, okay. But that's still super loud, okay. Anyway, this is called The Monster Inside, an audio-visual novella by Random Seed Games. We're just gonna start. I don't really know what's going on, but fuck it, let's start. Okay? My head pounded, ears still ringing slightly. Some of the worst nightmares I'd had in years left me feeling like I'd been punched in the jaw. Just like any other day, I dragged myself to the office. Okay. Do I come? There was another notice on the door from Mayor Vanetti's office. Permits out of date. They didn't like me much and they were trying to drown me in paperwork. It was a slow month, weeks since I'd had any real case to work on, so I passed the time pacing the office, smoking and staring at the mirror in the corner, safely covered with an old bed sheet. I don't dare look at my own reflection. I'm too afraid of what I might see, afraid someday I might have to face what I really am. The girl came in so quietly I nearly choked on my cigarette. Mister, please, you gotta help me, mister. Yeah, what can I help you with? Please, no one will listen to me. Go on. She added with a sash of suspicion as I tossed back a handful of pills and chased them with a swig of whiskey. I could tell this might take a while. Her name was Lily. She told me she was his mistress, the man all over the newspapers, the infamous baker, Mr. Reginald. I know names. Farnsworth. Mr. Farnsworth was a drunk, philandering bastard, but this girl seemed genuinely concerned that he had recently gone missing. Less concerned about the fact that Mr. Farnsworth's wife had just turned up dead in Central Park 2 nights ago. Well, that's interesting. You don't understand. He just couldn't have done it. He hated his wife, but he couldn't have killed her. Everyone thinks it was him, and no one believes me. He's gotta be in trouble. But what makes you think he's in danger? Well, Mr. Jack. You can just call me Jack. Jack, whoever did that to his wife must have been the one who took him. He would never have left without me. He promised me. I'm sure Mr. Farnsworth promised this poor girl a lot of things. Please, the cops won't listen to me, and they want to bring him in on charges. You gotta prove it wasn't him before they find him. Honestly, I doubt they are in too much of a hurry. Farnsworth had practically the entire police force in his deep pockets, probably why they hadn't found much yet. If they found him and brought him in, it would be due to public pressure. Sometimes a mob with pitchforks is more dangerous than one man with money. You got my curiosity, and you're not like with. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jack. Thank you, but please be careful. I don't think this is just any murderer or kidnapper. I think it was a beast. Beast? The word struck me funny, like when you jar your elbow in a hard corner. Not a word many use these days, except in hushed whispers and bedtime stories for children. Oh, they were real, alright. They just got better at hiding, controlling their unseemly urges. But I hadn't seen any monsters in another 15 years, back when I was still a cop myself. That's definitely an interesting theory. I just have a feeling. Something tells me you can get to the bottom of it. You're good at this sort of thing. Oh, am I? Sure. I can't you see how busy I am with the case? I replied a little too harshly. Sarcasm isn't my strong suit. I researched her some more and sent her on her way. I didn't want to scare her, but I warned her before she left to keep her doors locked and call me if she saw anything suspicious. I didn't know if she was in any danger to herself, but better safe than sorry. That night, I made my way down to Central Park. It was a long shot, but maybe there was something there the cops had missed. Next chapter. Well, chapter 1 didn't take too long. The scene was already picked clean by the cops days ago, but I've got a knack for finding things others overlook. Oh, is that like a knack, more of a symptom of a condition, other less useful symptoms I keep in check, but for the time being, my keen sense of smell would come in handy. It was faint, but I could smell it already and approached the police line. The scent was less of a thing, more of an emotion. Seduction. A strangely familiar smell. They expect the scent of trepidation or maybe even outright fear, but Mrs. Farnsworth seemed to have been at the height of pleasure when she left this world. How the fuck do you know that? By smelling the air when it's days old. God damn it. God damn it, Jack. Brought new meaning to the crime of passion. Fuck. Pushing the thought from my mind, it's time to investigate the scene. Okay, oh. Near muddy footprints everywhere, difficult to pick out anything from the prints the cops left behind in their haste. Cops don't wear $2,000 pairs of Caraquinos. He listened to Mr. Farnsworth there that night and walked away on his own 2 feet. Investigate the scene. What else is... Oh. A burn mark on a nearby tree caught my eye. I remember from length. I felt a chill down my spine. It wasn't a burn mark. This was a mark of an ancient magic. It's doubtful the cops would have picked up on it. Could Lily have been right? Something unnatural was at play here? But I was no stranger to the strange. After looking around while longer, I realized Park had given up all it was hiding from me, so I trudged back to my apartment, and my head hit the pillow like it owed me money. Next chapter. The next morning, I was reeling from a bout of ghoulish nightmares, but I tried to hide myself, and I saw Lily was sitting outside my office. She waited wordlessly, so I unlocked the door and ripped down the notice from the mayor's office I mentioned for her side, seemingly afraid of what I might ask. She finally worked up the courage to ask. So what did you find? Well... Farnsworth might be alive, but probably shouldn't give him a swallow to think that she needs something like she needs a lot right then, and she didn't know about the mark on the tree. How do you know? Where was he? Found his book, so it seems like he got out safely. I told him was indifferent towards where I turned, grabbed the bottom, and bits were trying to throw me. It difficult to swallow my heads. But you know where he went. Do you think the news this morning was related? What news is that? Haven't you heard? Nope, rough night, followed by a roof. They found the police chief's wife dead down at the docks. They say it happened last night. Let me guess, Chief Amato's missing too. The policeman betrayed a hint of satisfaction. I remember my suspicion, but vaguely. Amato's a shit cop and a shit chief. He was that the reason I left the force. Now his wife was dead, and I had more questions than I did the day before. The gears in my head started to spin, which wasn't helped by the splitting pain in my temples. I told her I need to work. Time to work. She'll slightly direct rewind more answers than I could provide. And that night after cosplay dropped in the desk, I would look down and see what I could uncover concerning Mrs. Amato's untimely demise. Oh, Chapter 3. The air cold strongly with salt, oil, and... Please, could it be? Is it said to be seduction? That smell again, like someone had bottled a pure aerosol and used it as a perfume. It hit me like a forgotten memory. The central fumes soon gave way to a rush of adrenaline. I knew exactly what this reminded me. It scared me of not knowing. I looked at my hands, shaking the nightmares, the headaches. No, I was better now, reformed. What? I had to focus, no dramatic conclusions, follow the evidence. Investigate. Oh, chains? Red Phoenix cigarette, Same Street brand, I smoke every day, everyone's got their vice. Is it? They're just the smallest piece of purple fabric torn in cotton splinterboard. The police report didn't say them similar wearing purple, but it was certainly of the quality you wouldn't expect down here. Don't see any high side ties around flaunting purple threads. I pulled up my pack of threads and lit up. I could already feel another headache coming on, but looking out over the waves hadn't helped me forget. This cold tilt pushed me down the uncomfortable hillside and what? Okay. I almost don't remember the walk back to the office. Apparently I spent the night in my easy chair. The air from the docks lingered on my clothes. Still got no check the clock. How long had I been out? I really slept the entire next day. Newspaper was sitting on the door. I stood to fetch it. I nearly fell over. A wave of nausea hit me like a ton of bricks. I studied myself and game because when you picked up the paper, I could always read the headline. Breaking, mayor missing, wife found dead. The two cases is three is a pattern. I can't read. The cops would come asking questions. They knew I had a history of antagonizing all the victims. I stumbled to my desk and slammed down 3 days worth of inhibitor pills. I couldn't take any chances. I had to investigate the scene to be sure. I threw me back and went to the door. Lily caught me off guard on the other side. Jack, where are we off to? I've been trying to reach you all day. I'm busy. I'm off to... Okay, we need to talk and get back. Stay safe. Okay, that was simple. She gave me a soft kiss on the cheek and there was a part of me wanted to stay and tell her it would be okay, but it would be a lie. I don't know how long this is, but I'm... Okay, the alley was located just behind the highest apartment. Mr. Yeti and his wife, Nettie. I could tell the police were spooked now. The crime scene was even sloppier than the last. They hadn't even bothered to submit the trash as evidence. Well, let's look in the trash then. Why wouldn't they at least look through the dumpster? It seemed untouched. Nobody wants to do the dirty work. But I know how to find the good stuff. It really doesn't take long if you know what to look for. Lightweight bags usually mean someone was dumping documents. If you were lucky, they didn't bother to shred them. Jackpot, shell companies, shady stock trades, bribes. I knew Mayor Minetti was crooked, but this is unbelievable. And there was more letters between Mayor Benetti and Chief Amato talking about me, how they were trying to get me shut down. They didn't like me snooping around crime scenes all the time. Well, they weren't here to stop me snooping around this one. Where else are we? Ooh, at the truck thing, car thing. Benetti's car. If he's still alive, why wouldn't he have left in his car? That didn't make any sense. Honestly, I wasn't too motivated to find him, but the stakes were too high, and my bet was edged toward the unthinkable. And this frustrating thing, my search for fears, I caught the scent again. It overwhelmed my senses with the undulating blush. It was intoxicating, a weapon used on the weak-willed, a weapon I knew all too well, though it had been many years since I used it. Was it there another like me? Was I being framed? It wasn't possible, was it? I was taking my inhibitors. I was reformed. The nightmares, the memory lapses. I couldn't even trust myself. I started walking out the alley when something shiny caught my eye. A watch. Not just any watch, though. My watch. Oh, am I some kind of thing? How long had my wrist been bare? Sure, they just dropped it when I first came down the alley. I checked the time before I left the office, hadn't I? Oh, I had to use the wall clock. I couldn't be sure. Couldn't be sure of anything. So I ran. There's something weird. I don't know why I ran back to my office. The cops would probably show up any minute, knocking the door down, cart me away. They would push together before long. Maybe it would be best for everyone if I simply faced my own reflection. But Lily was still there waiting for me. Jack, what's wrong? You think like you've seen a ghost. My own ghost came back to haunt me from the past. You're not making any sense, Jack. Come sit down. You don't understand. You're not safe around me. I took a good last look at her, so I heard her shove her out of the door. I know she was wearing the same thing she had when she first came off 3 days ago. A beautiful purple dress. Only odd that I hadn't noticed before, but it seemed out of place, out of time. It was frayed around the edges, torn in places. My chair caught my fall as my knees failed me. It was you. You were the monster. Succubus. Oh, Jackie, we are one and the same, you and I. We're full of monsters. I'm simply more honest with myself. There's no such thing as reformation. Those pills you take only make you dull. Beasts like us should never suppress our true nature as you have incubus. Oh, those men probably were dead too now, I figured. She probably took them to her lair and harvested their seed. So you've done all this just to wake me up. You could say that, though it seemed enough just to have you doubt yourself. You believe you were so capable of such horrors. Which means deep down you probably are. You can't escape it. Now I need you to complete the deed. You took my watch and messed with my head. No, don't act like I didn't do you a favor. Those men hated you and wanted you gone. Now they're gone. I must have been staring at the stand, moving casually to the window by the corner. She was right about one thing. I was dull, weak compared to her, but if I refused her and she attacked me, I was a dead man. I had to keep her talking. I never met a succubus that seduces and kills women. Oh please, such a 14th century stereotype. I don't discriminate when it comes to the flesh and the flesh. But I do still need an incubus like yourself to take the tainted seed I've harvested from the soft and plant it among the fertile masses for me. I'm tired of drinking my lover's love to survive. I'm ready to settle down and start a family. Ha ha. Ha ha. That laughter. I positioned myself carefully, making sure she was looking my direction. Sorry, but I'm not your guy. I whipped out the old bedsheet off of the corner mirror. She was blinded by her own reflection, sucked into the mirror with painful nauseous scream, trapped. Settling my own eyes, I pulled the revolver from my desk side drawer, aimed it at the mirror, and fired. So is that how you kill? Oh, okay, that's the end. Okay then. More from random. Okay. So these are other games from them. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that was interesting. That was unexpected. I didn't expect that type of monster. But anyway. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up. If you want to join House Gryffinpuff, click the subscribe button down below. It helps out. And, Octopus Man from Super Mario Odyssey needs to go to rehab, so you should subscribe to help him. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.